Set against an untouched landscape of rolling hills and sparse trees, this modern house was not built to conquer nature but to coexist with it, effortlessly suspended above the earth. At first glance, it appears to float, casting a sharp silhouette against the horizon while delicately resting on steel supports that vanish into the land's contours. This house is not simply a home, but a vision of architectural grace in defiance of gravity. The design began with a simple question: what if a house could hover? The architect responded with a structure that lifts the primary living volume above the ground, using minimal structural contact with the terrain. A series of reinforced columns, hidden by the slope and vegetation, give the home its lightness, its illusion of weightlessness. Rather than laying foundations across the ground, the house makes just a few precise connections to the land. These slender, blackened steel stilts minimize environmental disruption while elevating the home above the delicate terrain, creating a respectful dialogue between form and earth. A narrow, curved pathway leads visitors to the entry point located at the far end of the home, where the house's body extends boldly into space. Standing at the threshold, you're met with the sensation of stepping into something airborne, like boarding a vessel set gently above the forest floor. The entrance is framed by a clean, cantilevered canopy in matte steel, offering a sense of compression before releasing into expansive interiors. With floor-to-ceiling glass just steps ahead, the view beyond pulls you in like an invisible current, suspended in openness. The main volume of the house stretches horizontally, with an open-plan living area floating high above the sloping land. Polished concrete floors reflect natural light from massive windows, while the edges of the room seem to vanish into the sky. Frameless floor-to-ceiling glazing defines the long facades of the structure, creating the sensation that the interior is hovering in space. Sunlight pours in during the day, and at night, the stars feel within reach as the house becomes a transparent box of light. The material palette is restrained steel, glass, concrete, and pale wood, emphasizing the simplicity and engineering precision of the house. These elements combine to produce a structure that feels both grounded and airborne. The living area is furnished with low, modern seating in neutral tones, allowing the ever-changing landscape outside to be the true centerpiece. A suspended fireplace with a slender flue disappears into the ceiling, anchoring the space with quiet drama. The kitchen runs along one wall in an uninterrupted line of matte black cabinetry and stone countertops. Floating shelves and under-cabinet lighting keep the design clean and minimal, emphasizing horizontal lines that echo the home's structural form. A large slab dining table, crafted from reclaimed timber, is positioned near the edge of the glazing. Here, diners experience the surreal sensation of eating while suspended above the forest, with panoramic views in every direction. A central hallway runs the length of the home, lit by a continuous skylight overhead. Its walls, finished in white plaster and pale wood, seem to draw you forward, as if walking a floating bridge that spans the landscape. The master bedroom is a sanctuary of softness and simplicity, featuring a platform bed facing a large window that frames the sky. The feeling is one of sleeping on air, with the landscape unfurling beneath you. The ensuite bathroom features a freestanding tub placed beside a full-height window. Surrounded by smooth concrete, matte black fixtures, and the soft glow of hidden lighting, it offers a luxurious moment of stillness, almost as if floating above the land while you soak. At the far end of the structure lies a compact guest suite, complete with its own glazed wall and private balcony. Guests experience the same elevated tranquility as the main occupants, immersed in both comfort and perspective. Furnishings throughout the house are chosen with intention, minimal, low profile, and soft in tone. Every item, from sculptural lighting to handmade ceramics, contributes to a sense of calm levitation. A cantilevered deck extends from the main living area, with no visible supports beneath. The deck becomes a platform in the air, equipped with loungers and a simple glass balustrade that allows the sky and valley to take center stage. Each window and opening is placed to frame a specific view: distant ridgelines, clusters of trees, or open sky. The home becomes a gallery of moving landscapes, curated by architecture. At dusk, concealed LED lighting gently illuminates the underside of the structure, making it glow subtly above the terrain. The effect is ethereal, a modern lantern hovering gently in the wilderness. By minimizing contact with the ground, the house allows for natural water runoff and reduces site disruption. Combined with solar panels and passive cooling design, it embraces modern sustainability in both form and function. The house serves as a literal and metaphorical bridge linking architectural innovation with environmental sensitivity. It touches the ground lightly but leaves a lasting impression on all who encounter it. As the seasons change, the home's relationship with the landscape evolves. Snow piles beneath, spring blossoms bloom beside the steel supports, and summer breezes wrap around its elevated edges, all from a perspective few homes offer. This design strategy, build less, lift more, creates a home that doesn't dominate the site but instead becomes an extension of the landscape's geometry and rhythm. Its presence is bold, yet respectful. Behind the elegance is an extraordinary feat of engineering. The home's cantilevers and load distribution demand precision, yet the result feels effortless, a structure that invites admiration without revealing the labor behind it. Silence pervades the home. With no mechanical noise, no street traffic, and only the faint rustle of wind below, the house becomes a vessel for introspection and peace. Light flows uninterrupted through every space. This home reimagines what it means to dwell in nature. Rather than retreating into the ground or cutting into the slope, it lifts up, freeing both the architecture and the land from interference. A modern house designed to hover over the landscape is more than just a visual marvel. It is a statement of architectural restraint, environmental consciousness, and poetic form. For Modo Haus, it represents a future where the beauty of minimalism meets the freedom of elevation. Long after you leave it, the memory of hovering remains.